Welcome to the Tricorn Dashboard web demo. Tricorn has developed the dashboard to provide key management information and role-based task lists. The dashboard can be launched by clicking on the chart button in the bottom left-hand corner. This user's dashboard has a number of pages for quotes, sales, purchasing, production productivity, and performance. And there is a library of other widgets that can be dragged onto the user's dashboard. The quote dashboard has got quote value by month, quote status history by month, and a quote list by status. If we click on one of the bars in the quote status history, we can see the quotes that make up that bar. And in normal Tricorn way, if we click on one of the green arrows, it will take us to the specific quote within the Tricorn system. We can also see what our quote conversion rate is, and we can change the date period for this. At the moment, we're looking within the last 6 months, but I could look within the last month. The user can set this as and when required. Each of the charts can be refreshed on a timed basis. So you could set the time to maybe 10 or 15 minutes or a few hours if you wish. The sales page has various charts on it. So we're looking at sales by delivery year, sales by delivery month, sales by account manager, number of orders in a month, value of deliveries in a month. And as you can see, some of the charts are linked so that if we click on one of the bars in a chart, then the other charts change to reflect the one that's been clicked on. As well as bar charts and graphs, we can have lists. We can also have counts. So we count how many new orders have we had in a certain period, what's the value of these orders, and how many customers does it reflect. You can see, for example, late batches. And for example, you could set a target each month for the number of orders you wish to receive or the value of orders, and then this could track round every time you raise a new order to get close to what your target is. We have outstanding delivery value, so we've got some deliveries still to make in the month of December, more in January, and we've got some that have got February delivery dates. And we can also see how much each customer has spent with us in the last 2 years, and we can search on the number of customers, so I can just say show me the top 5 customers. Every time we leave the page, if we've made a change, we get asked if we want to save changes to the page. So the purchasing page has got valuable information such as the date that a purchase order is due to be delivered. So this can be items due to be delivered, materials or parts within the next 24 or 48 hours, which could be a follow-up list for the purchasing team. We can see who our top suppliers are. We can see the status of various material deliveries and delivery performance for each of our suppliers. The production tab, this could be really useful for production manager or even the office staff, so that if a customer calls and says, can you tell me what the status of my order is, and rather than going out on the shop floor, you could have a look at this and see the status of each job. And if you want to filter it by customer, you just use the search button, enter the first few letters of the company name, click apply, and then only jobs for that specific customer will show. You can see the status of materials, the status of parts, and the status of each operation as it's going through the shop floor, as long as the operators have been logging on and off jobs. So you can see exactly where all of your jobs are once they've been issued to the shop floor. On the productivity page, we can see planned versus actual hours over a given period. We can see which jobs have been completed on that work center, If you're running the shop floor data capture module, you can see if any of the operators has scrapped a part. Now this could be useful for the quality manager because that would increment instantly if somebody on the shop floor had scrapped a part. And we can see the number of scrapped items by employee over a given period as well. This is showing delivery performance. So we can see for a period if jobs are early or late or on time. If you click on one of the bars, you can see the jobs that are either early, late or on time. And once again, using the standard Tricorn green arrow, you can link to the job and go straight there and see when it was due to be delivered, when it actually got delivered. So all the navigation that you're used to within the Tricorn system is here. In order to create a new page on the dashboard, you just click on one of the tabs, change page name, and I'm going to click create a page for stock. So I'm going to go to my library and I'm going to see if we've got any stock related items. So I've got materials below my minimum stock level. And at the moment it's telling me I've got 10, but I'm not really that interested in that. I'd rather see which items it is that are below my stock level, not just a count. I can also see parts below my minimum stock level. And then I can decide whether or not I wish to raise orders for these parts. I can also get a stock valuation report, so I can see how much I've got in stock for materials and parts and overall. So that's how you create a new page on the user dashboard. If a user attempts to launch a widget that they do not have authority to see, then they'll get a message saying you do not have authority and they'll be blocked from seeing it, which will protect the customer from information being shared with people that perhaps they don't want them to see the information. That concludes the Tricorn Dashboard web demo. Thanks for watching. If you're interested in more information or pricing, please give us a call.